I was about to say, Frank, how was the brisket? It certainly seemed like you were having a good time at the restaurant.
Oh, it's great. It's can't go to Texas and not eat their brisket. I mean, they no one makes better brisket than Texas. So it's it was great. I took some staff members with me, and they crushed it. I didn't eat. When I said all you can eat, I'm not going to do that. The days of me doing that are long gone. But we enjoyed it, man. They ate a lot of food, and I ate some brisket, which is what I wanted, and but it was a good time.
Colin?
Yeah, Frank, two for you. Were there any sides that you got to eat with it? And second of all, with Jermaine obviously playing the way he's playing, do you look at inserting him back into the starting lineup, or do you like kind of his role coming off the bench?
Yeah, I haven't thought about – I'll answer the second one first. I haven't given that any thought right now. I mean, I'm just happy he's in a great space right now. He's happy. He's competing. He's regained confidence, and we need him to. He's a real good player that's been around here for a while and deserves to finish his career the right way. So this team needs him. So I'm just happy that he's been contributing and playing that way. And the sides, I love beans. I'm a beans guy. So we went some baked beans, and there's some creamed corn in there also. But more than anything, I wanted to eat some good old barbecue.
Mike?
Looks like Phil's doing his show, so I'll carry on the tradition by asking you two questions. Frank, first question: do you guys anticipate having Woodley join you guys in Mississippi State tomorrow night?
Yeah, his daughter was born at 12:54 a.m. early this morning. So the plan is for him to meet us, but obviously we just got off a plane. I have not talked to him since earlier today when we spoke through text because he was still at the hospital. But if he can make it, maybe he can help us. But at the end of the day, we're really happy for him and happy to help him on this journey of fatherhood that he's really excited about.
And staying with, guys like Woodley, we've seen, even Wilden's last game stepping up defensively. How have you seen this group just grow defensively from when they arrived on campus with your day one until now, and even in comparison to the beginning of SEC play?
They've been great. I mean, they're competitors. These guys have wanted to play in our style and our system. We're pretty good defensively heading into Christmas. And, and I've talked about it before, Mike, we hit the COVID bug, and it disrupted us. And, and it got us out of whack a little bit. And then when we started actually playing with the whole team again in practice and games, we're dealing with SEC competition and really good teams. And it's hard to build and get better when you're not winning games. And it's a complicated, that's a complicated process there. And, but I thought we kept practicing better and regaining the personality that they had worked so hard to create right before Christmas. And then we played real well at Arkansas in the first half. I thought defensively and offensively, we played well. And then they did what good teams do at home. They came after us to start the second half, and we played without Jermaine. I mean, we must be the only team in the country who, when we miss good players, like they don't play, no one ever brings that up. They just say, they stink. Jermaine, not having Jermaine in the lineup at Coastal was a problem for us. Not having him in the lineup at Arkansas was a problem for us. Now we've won a couple games, and AJ Wilson's starting to help us. Jermaine's in a great place right now. Keyshawn's starting to feel really good about himself again, which is allowing everyone else to continue to do their part and build and grow.
Colin?
Frank, just looking at Mississippi State, how important will that matchup with, I'm assuming, Reese with Molinar be, and how important will keeping them off the offensive glass be in terms of building a game plan to beat them?
Yeah, I told you guys early, man, James is an elite perimeter defender. Like, he's really good. But he can't do it by himself. You know, this is not the NBA where people space the court a certain way and they got the rules to create isolations and make help defense impossible. You know, it's a team deal. He's got to do his part, and then people off the ball have to do their part to help him through it. And I'm proud of our guys. I'm really proud of James because he's taken on that responsibility and he takes a lot of pride in it. And you know, guys off the ball, we've grown a lot. We've gotten better at playing team defense. And so we just, Molinar's a handful. I mean, you know, this is year 3 for us dealing against him. So he's a handful. He's a really good player. And we have to be really good you're not going to neutralize him. You just got to make it really hard for him and try and slow him down a little bit.
How important is rebounding? Just rebounding going to be to keep them off the offense?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. You know, for our team, it's huge. It's a big part of what we do. When we don't do it, we usually don't win. When we do it, we tend to, if not win, we're right there to win the game. I don't care who the opponent is. And you know, Ben Howland's one of those coaches that he preaches rebounding every single day. So his team's rebounded. They're always one of the better rebounding teams. So that's going to be a big part of the game tomorrow.
Michael?
Yeah, sticking with Mississippi State, just what has, I guess, Garrison Brooks brought inside with that team, and what have you seen, I guess, from your bigger guys in terms of, you know, in practices and what you can do to counteract him and their bigs tomorrow night?
Yeah, Garrison's really good. You know, obviously George's dad, you know, been at Mississippi State forever, and I think the world of him. And when he decided to go to North Carolina, I was like, I threw a little private party at home because I knew Garrison was really good in high school. And but now he's back in the league. You know, he's in the league now. It's got to deal with it. And he's a multi-talented player that's a great competitor. I mean, he can shoot the 3, he can handle the ball, he rebounds it, defends, plays in the low post. He's good. He's good. His versatility is I think what he does best for them. And they've used him in different ways. When they've played without Tolu Smith, it becomes more of a low post scorer for him. But he also steps out and shoots a 3, and they run offense through him. You know, they get Molinar off the ball so they can run him off cuts and certain screens, and they use Garrison as a facilitator. So it's going to be a hard matchup for us. He's really good.
Corey?
Frank, with you guys being winners of your last 3, you guys have positioned yourself to potentially, you know, make some noise here as you enter into the second half of conference play. Is that a conversation that you have with this group? I know each year is probably different in terms of maturity level and things of that nature, but is that something that you can talk with this group about as you get ready to enter into the month of February and on from there?
Yeah, I've never, that's not something that I've ever worried about as a coach. I don't have those kind of talks with the team as far as, hey, we're in the middle of this and, you know, we got X number of games left. We got to figure out a way to win these many. I've always been about the next day and let's continue to get better, keep our focus where it needs to be. And your team, you know, my teams outside of last year, my teams have always gotten better as the season goes on. And that's because that's what's important to me. And then I'm a true believer. And you do that, you just let the chips fall where they may at the end of the year. And, you know, this team, you know, is in a good place right now. It's in a good place because we're playing good basketball, because we're a lot better today than we were November 1st. And, you know, and we just got to keep battling, keep getting better. And at the end of the day, you got to, bottom line is there's not a trick to get into that tournament. You got to win enough. If you're not in it, it's because you didn't win enough. And so we got to go out and we've got playing in the SEC. There's more than plenty opportunities to continue to build and put yourself in a place for postseason when the time comes. Right now, we got to worry about, we're really good at practice earlier today. We got to worry about being sharp in our meetings later today and then go out there tomorrow and lay it on the line and figure it out again.